quality of hair on display here, the fact that each individual hair can be visually distinguished and isolated, is just inherently unpleasant. It's simply too much tactile visual information for the human eye to comfortably take in, and it produces this effect in the viewer that I'm choosing to call follicular trypophobia, essentially the sense of intense repulsion brought on by the sight of thousands and thousands of irregular, hyper-realistic hairs placed on top of a cartoon head. I've been obsessed with this image for as long as we've known about Mario Odyssey, and I've never really been able to quite pin down what produces the feeling that I'm describing here. I think that it has something to do with the way that the hair is, from a distance, shaped like a cartoon character's hair, but as you get closer, is just, it's made out of human hair, but it's constructed in a way that no human's hair could ever be constructed. You could not get human hair to be shaped like this Mario's hair. It couldn't happen. And what's worse, each of these hairs is so fully realized that you could essentially pick one hair from Mario's head and trace its path throughout his scalp back to its point of origin, which just should not, in my opinion, should not be possible. And that's just talking about the hair on top of Mario's head. The mustache is a whole other subject, and it's something that needs its own sort of addressing here. It's especially odd because from a distance, like the hair, it takes on the exact bulbous cartoon shape of Mario's mustache as we know it. But upon further inspection, it reveals itself to be also made of hundreds, maybe thousands, of discreetly rendered individual hair strands. Now you'll notice that the artists at Nintendo have mercifully blurred most of this mustache with a tasteful depth of field effect, presumably to shield viewers from the horrifying visual impact that seeing a full bushel of vividly rendered Mario mustache hairs would have on an unexpected viewer. But perhaps worst of all is the part they didn't blur, the part around the edges of the mustache, because if you look closely, around the edges of Mario's mustache here are these sort of unkempt individual hairs, these tiny imperfections that seem to suggest that no, this is not a video game character, this is an adult man's human body hair we're looking at. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're wondering why I haven't mentioned the color